Hi everybody, welcome back to Tam Predicts. Today is another reading. I was not going to do a reading today, but I've been thinking about this reading and the kind of messages I got. I also got a black heart in the sense they almost turned black. You know, when you they started not feeling anything for you or feeling not really great for you. And I wanted to pick up a black pen, but then I was like, there is a change of heart, and now that I see it, look at this. Now I understand the king was black hearted. You know, the person in your life could be the queen also. I mean, you could be the main character, or the person you're dealing with. This is the person's heart. They turned black somewhere, and I got two kings. The person, sorry, I got two kings, but I kept one away. The person was very dominating, behaving like they rule the relationship. It was actually rule the relationship. You could be a man listening to this. The woman in your life could be behaving like that, or any gender you are dealing with. Not a problem. I mean, this reading is for everybody. So I'm going to explain these cards later because I got these. Like I said, I got somebody who's the ruling party. You know, somebody's really ruling this relationship, and they kind of, black is also when you have a black heart and they did not have good thoughts about you, in the sense, I mean, they did not feel much. They were just blowing hot and cold, maybe more cold than hot. And they did in the beginning say, oh, this is going to be a very good relationship, I'm committed and this, but it did not. It wasn't like this. So you could be dealing with a player or somebody who turned player, had an option. So this reading is for you, not for the sorry. I mean, these are this is the truth, because I got today a black, I was going to use a, like I said, a black pen, but then I said yes, this person is having a change of heart. That's what I got. Red, and exactly why red. Like I said, 5-5 is also about change. So this is, I'm going to explain this to you here only then, because I think right now it needs an explanation. So 5-5 is also the heart. You look at this, them changing, them changing in 10 days, or I get 10 days, 5 days, something to do with 10 weeks, or could be in October. This could be far away, but whenever you're reading this, listening to this reading, it could be 5 hours. Okay, double 5 is also 10, and 5-5 is also change. So let's see what are the messages. And already this fell out of my hand. I think there's a change of heart. Okay, and they've realized it. That's what I got in the messages. There's a plan. They have a plan. They have a plan how to get you back, and they've been thinking about this plan. They're either going to surprise you, call you out of the blue, or they want to tell you that it was their mistake. Finally, you'll get a sorry or forgive me from them. Thank you for waiting. There's a thank you also coming. They are not very good with their sorries and thank yous, but one of them is coming, either a sorry or thank you for waiting. And I'm sorry I did this to you. You still waited. I feel you're someone who still waited, even if they've behaved very badly with you. That was your choice. I'm not here to judge. I mean, sometimes when you're in love, everything seems fair. That's why they say everything is fair in love and war. So everything seems fair, or maybe they manipulated, or the situation gets manipulated, that you do not want to leave, because there is hope definitely that they might come back. So look at this surprise. Next 5-7 days, there's a surprise gift or a plan. Definitely there is a plan, and because you waited for them and you showed them that you really love them, they really appreciate it, and they have actually probably had an option, seen someone, been with someone. There could be a deception, but they realized your value, and now they want to come back with a surprise. They're going to give you a surprise, probably take you out, send you a surprise message, which you were not really thinking that they will ever send you one. But definitely, I see a change from a black to a red. So 12 hours or 3 hours are important. So those are hours. Maybe they're going to call you. They're going to land at your place. Maybe they'll message you. I also get 3 messages. I get one message after the other. And that's really going to surprise you, Probably if they've blocked you, they're going to unblock you. And suddenly something hit them. Something they realized, I feel the best is to realize on their own. I mean, if you pester them and ask them, oh, do you have feelings, commit, or was there anybody? So they blocked you probably. So they realize that you are the one, and they will unblock you. So okay, this wasn't here. Okay, and I don't know why I gave this message much before in one of the readings, and this is important because I didn't cross it out. So don't read between the lines. Probably that's their message, or it's a message from the spirit guides to you, that right now do not try to read too much in the situation of what's happened, not happened. Let them come and clear your doubts. Whatever has happened, or why did they leave you, or why did they leave midway, or they committed and then they said, okay, now we are just friends. So remember that. July is a game changer month, guys, and I've been saying this, because I really feel that some of you did walk away, some of you did detach, some of you actually came back into your strength, and this is what shook your partner up, and it's really changed the game. And this is what was needed. I mean, they had to understand that you can leave them. It's not that you will wait for them forever. And July is a game changer. It will be full of love. Remember that. 15 days also important. So maybe 15 days they'll see you, or a message or a call. So these are all time frames. You can actually note down the time frames. It is a timeless reading. Whenever you see this or hear this, you can add those time frames. But no one was so as good as you. So they did have an option. Okay, guys, I'm not going to say for some of you. Remember, it's a general reading. No, don't start asking your special person that, oh, you had an option. It's for some of you. You also had an inkling that they do have an option, and they did have an option, but nobody turned out as good as you were and missed you somewhat. Go with the flow. So for you, you did go with the flow. For some of you, you did that. Go with the flow. There was an option. Here it is. There was an option, definitely. They were talking to someone. And I think you understood that. Because suddenly they've changed. I regret it. They regret this thing. I mean, they regret playing with your heart are the biggest words that I get. Yeah. They really regret playing with your heart. I want you back. They want you back desperately. I get a very desperate energy. They're going to do a lot of things to get you back. Okay, they will get your attention. I played with your heart. See, they played with your heart. They very well know that they played with you, with your emotions, your heart, your commitment, or you were really into the relationship and they knew about it and they weren't really into it. Probably later on something had happened, but they played with your heart and they're upset. They're upset with themselves, okay, that they played with their heart. I missed you, of course they missed you, and whatever options they had or whatever they were doing without you, or if they were, they were thinking that they have better options, whatever happened, they had to come back to you. It's a connection they couldn't break. I mean, you gave them so much love or whatever it was. I mean, you gave them so much care and love and understanding, and you adjusted so much that they were like, yeah, that's true love. Maybe they did not get true love. This is strange. I got I got the animal giraffe and I got tall. Maybe the person you're dealing with is very tall or you're very tall. Or I got a vegetarian. Maybe the person is a vegetarian, you're a vegetarian. Those are just channel messages that I got. So let's see, I'm going to use the cards also. So I got K, 5 and 5. I told you somebody who's ruling the relationship suddenly will change to a heart. They were like ruling it. This is me. I'm going to rule this relationship like this. But definitely things are going to change. Let's see what the romance angel cards are saying. I was not going to take these cards, but suddenly I think I have to take these cards and I get two. So I'm going to take 2 cards. Let's see what are the messages. Finances and career could also be a problem between you and the person. Maybe that's why they stepped away. Maybe that's why they kind of went away. But I think these things are also going to get sorted. So this is not an excuse or whatever. If it was a real situation, this is not going to be anymore. This is what I get. Unrequited love. This is exactly, yeah, your love wasn't returned the way it should have been. It was like you were just loving, pouring all the love, doing things for the person, but nothing happened. They did not even care for you, or they did not even return a percent. And you were so fed up giving. I mean, it was like an empty cup. What could you pour from an empty cup? So this has happened. The love wasn't really returned. Let's see 2 more from here. What messages can I give? 2 more messages. See, love wasn't returned. Here it is. I'm going to hold it this way because, you offered them love and they offered you nothing. This is you offering them love and they did not offer you anything. And 4 is also important because 2 cards here, 2 cards here. 4 is also a number of stability. This relationship lacked stability. They're going to come towards you. They're going to come towards you slowly in the time frame, but they are suddenly going to offer you something. They weren't offering you anything. You weren't happy, whatever they were offering you. So now it is their time to offer you something. They're coming towards love, money, gifts. It's like, okay, my finances are okay. They're going to show you, hey, look at this. I have a job. My business is fine. I want to come towards you. I want to take you out on a date. Now my finances are fine, and they want to be back. Is what I get. I don't know why I do not want to close a reading. Let's see. Worth waiting for. So this was worth waiting for. No wonder I had to get this message. So see, you waited. Probably a lot of you will be rewarded for the wait if the relationship was good and they just chose wrong. So it is actually on you if you want to wait or not. That always I say these are guidances and totally on you. So guys, they did play with your heart, but now they're back and they're really regretting it. It's on you want to take them back or go away. Totally your call. And I'll be back with another reading, guys. And I think somebody needed this and some words of assurance and guidance. I'll be back again with another reading soon. Bye, guys. Good night.